Hello everybody, and welcome to Potato Thursday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Game Dork was first, Sweeney Mark's here, Dr. H is here. It is fantastic to see you all. 10 minutes of Project Zomboid. I played that a while ago. It's definitely an interesting game. Thank you so much, Grant Miller, for the subscription. It happened, it came off. That was crazy. But as I'm saying, if you remember, we have a base to infiltrate. We have food we're running out of. We're gonna go hit that Vanguard Outpost. We could get resources for its moving day. We gotta go back to base no matter what, but we're gonna hit this Vanguard Outpost. Hopefully for some silver. Oh, corrosive elements. We're not doing anything. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I forgot there's a storm. I have anything in my inventory. A med kit. Nice. We need these armor blocks as we were going to build a structure. Hey, Mowgli, how are you doing? My request mandates came all of a sudden. I had to evaluate them. I got to go long. Game Dork. Yeah, we'll do that. This is the stream that never ends, so Game Dork never has to vacuum. We got to wait out the storm. At least it's still morning. Maybe we'll get more light. That GPS is wrong. The ship park. Let's make a new one. No, new from current position. Ship parked. Perfect. I'm having a fantastic day. I've been going back. There's two things I've been doing. I've been going back to all the previous streams in this series and redoing the titles and descriptions and putting in chapters to make them easier to watch. Because I know like a 3-hour live stream can be a pain in the butt. Also really excited because yesterday all the greenhouse build competition ended and we have 8 amazing submissions that I can't wait to go through. I'm thinking right now I still gotta talk with Dr. H, but if maybe do it this Saturday. I'm trying to talk Engineer Coffee into joining me. Him and I will just go through and we'll show off these greenhouse builds, and then you can vote on them on the Discord. What's awesome with that is we have 8 submissions, meaning that we can actually just do the poll completely on Discord. Oh, come on. Storm. We don't have the food for this. Do we have anything on board? I'm about to eat some raw meat. Yeah, Mowgli, I just want to make it easier because I know for me, when I go back and watch really long VODs, it can be a bit overwhelming. It was also fun to go back and relive some of the moments. There's a bunch of shorts I still need to make from these VODs. There was some hilarious, like the wildlife ate me. I just love that moment. Or when the Rover ran me over and we died trying to capture that base. My voice is etched. Echoed. Wonder why my voice would be echoed. The storm's done. Let's pause this real quick. Is it just constantly echoed? Sounds fine to you. I just want to double check that all settings were good. Yeah, all settings look good to me. Not echoed, not echoed. Okay, maybe it's something going on with you, Mowgli. I don't know, but everything seems fine. Hey, Eddie G. Yeah, we're gonna. It looks like the storm's up. Let's head out. We got our gun. We got our building block. That's how you don't enter or exit. We got our building blocks. We have low food, so let's just get in here. You don't want duplicate me's? Hey, Rena's Thighs. Interesting name. Welcome in. It's great to see you. It's great to see all of you. I'm sorry if I didn't say that to somebody. I'm a little bit scatterbrained at the moment, honestly. Hopefully we can focus in. Get our base structure down. Take over this. Get our new base started. That's what I'm hoping to get done today. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have to take out that assault cannon first. So I'm gonna see, I hope there's no sensors, because I want to build a way up to that assault cannon, all while we race against inevitable food draining. Oh, nice, Muckle, an ID. I like that. I've never seen that before. It's great to see all of you. It really is. This is fantastic doing this twice a week. Can I actually get up there? I'm just worried that there's a sensor somewhere. And if I take out that Gatling, I might be able to deal with... I see a sound block. There's another Gatling there, right? No, we have a Gatling. Interior turret there. Yeah, we can just do the Gatling. We can just do this Gatling. And then that should not be able to hit us. Yeah, so this had sensors. Look at it, it's freaking out. It's freaking out. I'm freaking out. We just got to worry about possible... We don't want to grind too much. Because of, we got to find that antenna. Where was the antenna? Was over there somewhere. We can't deal with that antenna yet. Willis duct. Any turrets in here? No. Any food? Oh, this is this one. I know this one. I know this one. Okay, let's chill out for a second. We don't need to freak out. Freak out! Any guns in here? No. We do have a bed. Any food? Any kitchen? Hey, look, a kitchen. Do you have food? I'd always forget where your inventory is. No, you have engineered coffee. Can I just raw eat this engineered coffee? There, I got one food. Worth it? Anything on this base? Okay, we don't want to grind too much of this base. Claim NPC grid. We're also going to GPS. Vanguard. Outpost. You had like 2 tabs up and you're like, why can I hear this person twice? It's in stereo. I'm in stereo. Okay, I don't think there's any turrets. There's that turret. That turret down there, but we gotta deal with the turret up here. I don't want to take that battery out. I really don't want to take that battery out. If I grind this out, am I too close to that? No. Okay, we got no turrets dealing with us. We just gotta take this out. We're gonna inventory full for like 5 hours. Everyone gets a hat. You get a hat. I wish I could just hand out hats to everybody. And then we have to take out the interior turret. Then the antenna. Then we gotta get back to the other base. Can I just hack this real quick? Dump all my stuff in there. So now we just gotta deal with the interior turret. What are you facing? Oh. God, that boom just got me. You almost killed me with... Okay, okay, antenna. That was messed up. That's where the sensor was. God, I can't believe...
Inventory full.
Oh, okay, okay, let's go get our ship. Let's go get our ship and load it up. Okay, yeah. We have time. We have exposure apparently too. Did you see my mouse move? My mouse moved so much. Yeah, I thought I got blown up too. That was a loud... I thought maybe like the assault re-welded itself somehow. Oh, we have this... Are we gonna die? No, we should be able to make it to the ship. It's not... The heat wave or whatever this is not too crazy right now. That was crazy. Can we remember when that was? It's only been like 15 minutes, right? That was hilarious. Good job, Marcus. It's great to see you, Marcus. Thank you. Everything is awesome. I can't believe that. Yeah, maybe it was a zombie assault. I don't know. Yeah, but I already took it out, Marcus, but it still got me. I already took the assault out. It still freaked me out. Hey, look, we never welded up this. Do we have any parts of this right now? A little bit. Let's get inside. Let's go. We're racing against the clock. Because we didn't find food. All we found is coffee, and that's apparently not good enough. Let's get over there. Wildlife baby. Wildlife baby. Yeah. Yeah, let's get over. We're good on hydrogen. We're good on power. We just gotta loot this. Not fly past it. I'm hungry. I know I'm hungry. Should we just go back to base? And come back here? We should just fly back to Orida, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's just be smart. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Just fly back to Orida and not die. Did you know the engine music from Space Engineers with the Keen logo is Bach Toccata? Yeah, yeah. It says it. My phone likes to tell me what music is playing, Mowgli. And whenever I start up Space Engineers, it always has to tell me it's playing that. I hope we can make it in time. We'll head right back out here in a second, though. I claimed it. Probably bring some components with us then. Yeah, a food processor would be good, so we at least could feed ourselves from the spiders. There's a bunch of upgrades we need to do for the ship, but I wanted to get the move going ASAP. Because what, we have a bunch of cooked meat, don't we? Yeah, we have 8 cooked meat, or 8 raw meat. If we had a food processor, we at least could have cooked that. Are we gonna make it? What's the chance that unknown signal has food in it? I'm not risking it. Also, if you've been paying attention to my guide series, we are not going to be having an episode coming out this Friday. While that bums me out, it is what it is. Dr. H has started a new job, so the schedule's kind of wonky, and it might be wonky for a few weeks. But I will get the new episodes of my guide series out when I get them out. And I hope you all just bear with me. I assume you will. You have always been very understanding community. Can you sleep cry while the ship flies? It slows down your food. Ooh, true. Do I want to do that, Screeny? Do I trust that we don't crash into something? But yeah, I could. Since I have the braking thrusters off, I could just like... I can't third person from a bed though. Can I see... We're gonna try this real quick, Sweeney. We're gonna try this real quick. Let me get out real quick. Let me lay in this bed. We can see, look, we can see the horizon. We cannot see our altitude though. Yeah, worst case, we could do that. That's some really great thinking there, Sweeney. It's kind of crazy too, because you, if I remember, you just started this game with Apex. But you're always so knowledgeable. I think we're gonna make it though. We're making good time. It was 60 kilometers. Just gotta make it over top of this. I'm thinking after this we might level it out a little bit and go sit in the bed or lay in the bed. Got single digit hours. That is crazy. I just passed 3,000. I had been playing since this game was in early access, first release in early access. I was like day one buy. It looked amazing back then, even though there wasn't a ton to do in the game. Just the concept itself was enough for me to buy it. But I've taken huge breaks. Should I have went around this? We'll find out. $15 hunger. We're 30 kilometers away. You have 11 hours. That is crazy. I think with this game, I put almost 60 plus hours a week into it. Maybe closer to 40 these days. I don't really know. I'd have to go look at my Steam profile. I play this game a lot. Especially with this Apex Survival update. But just over the course of the last year, when I started actually creating content, I've been playing this a lot more. Hey, look, it's our ship. Did we have any food in there? I don't think we did. Yeah, Rena, it is pretty crazy to think that people are still getting into this game. Because when I've started the beginner's guide series, I've got a ton of comments of people just picking up the game. Okay, we're gonna look down a little bit here. We're gonna go lay in the bed. I just wish we could see altitude. This is totally safe. Got it from a Zomboid streamer doing a Space Ninja series. Was it Mad Maven, Sweeney? This a Project Zomboid's content creator sounds like Mad Maven, but I know there's other ones. Just one that also plays Space Engineers. It was Mad Maven, that's funny. I wonder what he's up to. He disappears every so often. He comes back for like an episode and then poofs away. Up a display with the artificial horizon. That is a wonderful. Look at all you smart people. Do we have Do we have text? Let's just not look through it. Let's just put this in here right now. I hope we have the parts. Feel like we're missing stuff. We don't have any displays. No. No, how many displays do we need? 10. Yeah, we don't have any displays. That was a good idea, though. How far are we? Not yet. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. That is a good idea for the future, though, if we run into a similar situation. That was also a fantastic idea of actually just laying in the bed. Uber Hacks Nova. That name actually sounds somewhat familiar, but I don't think they play Space Engineers anymore. Yeah, he's very, it's not a reliable schedule, but Mad Maven always has been a little all over the place. Lately, at least. Like in the past, I wouldn't say always, within the past year. His content has been very sporadic. I am almost home. We still never added a remote controller and antenna to this. I also want to add those... While we're here, before we head back, we're going to grab some stuff. Food. Probably food is one of the stuffs. But I want to build the scaffolding. So I can land. They did mostly Minecraft stuff. It's hard to jump games, honestly, unless you already are a variety content creator. Which I've tried that, and I'm just not a huge fan of it. It feels really good creating content for Space Engineers. And getting to know the developers. Hey, ACC. How are you doing? I like your Rover that you posted on the Discord. I am hungry. Did we know I was hungry? I didn't know I was hungry. I should be able to just grab food and the components from here. We'll read chat in a second. I want to get down. I want to start. I'll starve right here at the base. What do you mean I'm not? I'm not there. I'm a little forward. I'm a little backward. I'm a little forward. What? It's like perfect. Whatever. We're just gonna go grab food. I can't run. Watch a spider murders me right now. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I don't know why that won't connect, but I'm slightly off. I'm doing pretty good. We made it back to base. I should be able to get food. Look at all this food in here. We actually have some time to cook a meal. Let's cook a meal from our food processor. Let's green pellets. That will give us 48%. That's nice. We're saved. Let us harvest all this stuff. Plant more.
Potatoes.
Potatoes are coming soon. We're getting a potato mod soon. Let's dump all this stuff. Do we have seeds right now? No, we'd have to make seeds. Let us make some seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have to dock that up. Yeah, well, the spotlight. I'm gonna get the spotlight, the scaffolding, possibly an antenna and a remote control. The coffee mod. Did I add that to the game? Yeah, I have the coffee mod. Of course. How could I not have Engineer Coffee's mod? But Engineer Coffee and I are working on a potato mod. There's actually an Easter egg in Engineer Coffee's mod right now. If you find it, you can find pieces of my mod in his mod right now. It's not supposed to be there, though. Don't tell him I said that. Don't let EC know that I know that he knows. Need more seeds. We need to find or go to... Oh, I didn't make enough. That's fine, though. Can we make some more green pellets real quick? Okay. Now we're good. Let's go do the stuff we need to do. Did I ever finish the time? It was +2. I want to fix the time real quick. Whatever this says, it should be +2. I know I'm squirreling, but it should be 19. I believe it's 19. The drink, the DNS mod, ACC. I played with that for a little bit. I had a series I was gonna do. It was actually Mad Maven inspired. A no-suit survival that got put on the back burner for other things. I think it was Colony Battlegrounds. Okay, let's land this ship. Ow. Then do... It's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, I was going to use that mod in the series. So I was testing it a bunch. But I have not actually done a playthrough with it. Where were we? We were a little which way? Forward. Hello? How are we not connecting? It's like dead on. I'm so confused right now. Those connectors are touching each other in completely appropriate ways. It won't. Did I damage the other connector? Oh, no, it's good. So what's going on? Hello? Hello? You're like perfectly lined up here. Yeah, they're both fine. So I'm not sure why that's not letting me connect. Hey, look, we forgot to weld that. And the other side. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's just a little frustrating. That looks pretty dead on to me. There we go. Can we angle this up just a little bit so we can possibly put underneath? Yeah, that was weird. I have found that they do be like that sometimes, though. So we wanted another scaffolding. If I can find it in my bar. Another one right here. Oh, I can't hand mine. That's frustrating. We're gonna have to lift it up to put that in. Let's get these welded up. Let's get rid of that text panel. It's on the other side. Remember to grab food when we leave. So yeah, let me lift this after we disconnected. I'm gonna lift this back up. We do need to charge this up a lot. This could be slightly problematic, but I believe we can get back in here. I believe we can get back in here. That could be my famous last words, but I believe we can get back in here. Even if we jump out right now. I'm gonna do that scaffolding. Where was that? Yeah, so I was thinking right there and there. Then we kind of need side ones. So one over here. No spiders so far? That's kind of shocking. Yeah, we could put right here would be fine, right? Yeah. Perfect. That's a nice little way to land now. Now we just need to get back into this. So close. Oh, we got to get rid of that, though. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. Oh, the door closed behind me. You had a weird bug today, too. When set up directory on the Rover, it would just not save the blueprint in the projection. That's talking about bugs. See, I mentioned bugs and spiders appear every single time. Every single time. Connect. Okay, let's go get our spider meat. Where are you? Hi. Oh, dude. You look a little trapped. You okay over there? Your friend is not trapped. It's more meat. We can grab a bunch of cooked meat, honestly. That's what I'm thinking of grabbing for the trip. We're gonna have to make the cargo container on this hidden from Izzy's. Let's actually do that real quick. Or make, and there's no IIM on the connector, right? Is Marcus still here? I was about to type Marcus. I'm searching for Marcus. Which connector is this? This one, okay. We want, I think it's brackets, no IIM. Is that it? I think that's it. Let me check real quick. There's special loadouts, refinery, you don't need that. We went too far down. Yeah, no with a space, there it is. There we go. Now it shouldn't sort anything in here, so we can just pull what we need into here. So let's go, let's actually put that into the food processor real quick. Grab, and we're just trying to start grabbing the stuff we need. Okay, here we go. Let us look at our large cargo container. That's what we need. And then we need cargo. So yeah, we're probably gonna need mostly just components. Let's load this up. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Grab our 51 cooked food. Do we have kelp crisps? We can come back for the fruit and stuff. Cobalt, nickel. I'm not grabbing that gravel. What else do we need? What else do we need? Probably these rifle magazines. We should probably queue up like make hold on. The assembler, let's build ourselves. It's gonna have a problem, I know. Let's build ourselves a basic refinery. Basic assembler, a wind turbine, and some scaffolding. And then we'll grab all the stuff from there. Food, coffee, guns. That's all we need. To-do list. You wanted to build an antenna and food processor on ship. I don't know that I actually want to build the food processor. I'm saying in the future, like not right now. The food processor is a one day. Right now, I'd like to go over to that other base, collect the stuff we have, and then start building our base lakeside. We're gonna have to build another park crane, which maybe we can do something different, like a different style. Not that there's too many variations we can do. I also don't want to load this up too much. So yeah, get all this over here. We're already getting pretty loaded up. Is there anything in here I need? Oh, Marcus, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Slightly whistle there out of excitement. We got Word W coming in, Flavio. Everything is awesome. Martin, Chaos, TSN, Mouse, all got VIXL memberships. If any of you, thank you, Remy. If any of you are on our Discord and you have your Discord linked up with YouTube, you now have access to our sneak peek channel, which is a nice behind the scenes channel that I share things and we talk things out. You can give me feedback. It's a nice little one-on-one area for me and the community, like the hardcore supporters. I don't know the word. The people that go a little bit extra mile. Thank you. Thank you so much, Marcus. Marcus is awesome. Okay, distractions assigned. Should we take this algae with us? Probably. We'll get the survival kit back up and running, and then we'll have all this algae. We should take the seeds, shouldn't we? I'm scared to take things now since our crash. Production is done. Is there anything else I got? I got the wind turbine. I mean, we should make let's make a food processor. I don't know if there's something I'm missing. Probably a cargo. Should also make a cargo. Yeah, I need that redemption. That might be the next sound of redemption I do. Game Dork is just me saying hashtag blame Marcus. I also need it whenever to go off whenever Marcus joins the chat. With that in mind, how's the ship's power fuel looking? No chance of falling out of the sky this time. There is always a chance of falling out of the sky. Our battery is charging up. I would love it to charge much faster. We need to get the reactor. We have the reactors, right? Yeah, we need to get these built and find uranium. Or no, they are... No, they're not built. We're gonna have to dig them out, aren't we? I didn't even think about they're hidden up in there. When we get... Oh, we do have other unwelded stuff I totally forgot about. This is the ship in progress, though. Let's check our ship again. And empty. Get our components over here. That should be everything we need. And then we're going to go loot that base that we just took. But I think we're good to go. I mean, we need to charge just a little bit more. When the battery's charged a little bit more, then we're good to go. Is there anything else we need to take? I can't think of anything else. Wait, we have... You know what I'm doing? I have an idea. I have an idea. It's something I should have did a while ago and I actually showed in my last guide series. I'm gonna take the medical components out of this. Because I should have moved this off of the Rover a long time ago. And we're gonna build our survival kit inside the ship. One of my fumes fell out of the sky. Yeah, I saw that, Game Dork. That's... You said it was a power issue? Ooh, the other spotlight. Let's weld up the other spotlight. Let us weld up that other spotlight while we're still here. Waiting on that. Did we grab it? No. Hey, Rev, how are you doing? It is fantastic to see you, Rev. I hope you've been good since I last saw you. There we go. While we're at it, do we want to add some other lights? We still got to figure out that area, but I'm thinking of temporarily adding some lights. What type of lights do we want, though? So we could just get away with... That doesn't look bad right there. But we can't place it right there. That kind of sucks. Okay. Let's grab just some lights so when we're landing... These could be temporary, but they're a good idea to have. Let's be smart and make one of these right here too. Probably one at the connector. That would also be smart. Now let's increase these. That's not what I meant to do. That should be good. And then we'll copy this and paste this on the other ones. Perfect. Okay, let's go check how our battery is doing. Because we are going to be heavy, so battery power is going to drain much faster. We're just not getting the battery power that fast. We need reactors and uranium. The other possibility is that the operators sent it out on a mining mission before the batteries are fully charged. Who would have done that, Game Dork? You know, I really wish the rotating light was not activated by L. Yeah, because they're in the spotlight. It doesn't, it's kind of silly. Well, let's name our stuff. We have new stuff to name. Part of this grid. Where is it? These. Where, what else do we have? Spotlights of those. Oh, over there. Are these max? No, let's max them out. Perfect. We're gonna need that, especially if we're leaving here in a second. How long is it gonna take to charge these? Let's check real quick. 3 hours. I don't know what a safe percentage is going to be to move on. You're still feeling oh yeah, you were sick, Rev. That was why you've been MIA. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't really put blinky lights. I don't put blinky lights on my ships too often. I have done it, but it's just not a common thing. I kind of want to check right now how we are. So we can fly right now. And just hovering, we have 56 minutes. I think we could head out. What do we say, chat? Are we heading out right now? Go loot the Vanguard Outpost? Let's get some food cooked. Let's dump our components. I think it's safe to head out. Maybe we can get out of the storm. I think we just head over to that Vanguard Outpost right now and loot it. I built most of the stuff I wanted to build in this. We seem to be staying up in air pretty good. We do not have the components that we had last time, though. Wait, did spiders appear? Yeah, we're just gonna head out. We're just gonna head out. Turn our braking thrusters off and we're just gonna start going. I can kind of see the mountains in the distance. What could go wrong? Visibility is at a very, very low visibility. Oh, crap. What? Are you serious? We were fine.
Energy low.
The ship was in air with no issues. Why would we have started dropping? We were floating fine. I am very confused right now. I am thoroughly confused right now. I should heal up. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't quite understand what just happened there. Should I reload, chat? I normally don't reload. We have a little bit of time right now. Should I reload? Yeah, let's do it. I never, that's not what I want. I've never quick loaded before, but that, I really don't understand. We were up in air. All I took off was the braking thrusters, and then we just plummeted. Unless the storm can do something weird to thrusters. It turned off inertia damp. I didn't hit Z though. I hit 3. That's weird, because unless it was an accidental bump of the key. Marcus is making it sound like it was user error. They were turned off? That's weird. I must have accidentally bumped it, though. Because I said turn off braking thrusters and hit 3. I don't know. We're back here now. So we were good. That was just possibly I turned off my dampeners by accident. Well, I reloaded, and I've never reloaded before, so I feel a little weird doing that, but we did it. Now I can't make fun of Engineer Coffee for reloading when he reloads. I think we're fine. I think I accidentally bumped Z. So we have everything. I need to go grab the food that I was grabbing. I don't know how long ago this was. We have the lights and everything, right? Yeah, we have the lights all set up. I'm gonna grab the cooked meat, dump this. That's where it's saved. It was right before I grabbed the cooked meat. Spiders are here now. Basically just remove the Z key. Was there a cat? No, I can't blame it on a cat. I don't have a cat. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We have an hour. Yeah, we have all the time. Let's try this again. No more reloads if I mess up here. Braking thrusters off. Dampeners are on. Let us also save. We're maintaining altitude right now. I have not accidentally bumped a key. I was thinking maybe I got too high up and lost some of the atmospherics lost. Yeah, no, look, we're... Whew. I see that number start to go down. It freaks me out. Ghost cat. Yeah, that pretend cat. I have had many cats in my life. Maybe there is a ghost cat just hanging around. It was Marcus. See, Marcus turned off my inertial dampeners. Thank you for letting me reload, though I kind of wanted to see what that crash looked like. As someone who doesn't really use that ever, I see the benefit sometimes if something completely stupid like that happens. And yes, you're allowed to judge me, because I've definitely judged other people for reloading before. I'm waiting for Engineer Coffee to eventually hear that I reloaded and then give me crap for it. We're on day 19, right? I think that's what it said. So people are saying don't hit. I want to hit. So the reason I want to go to that Vanguard Outpost is because I want to see if there's uranium there. And if there's uranium there or silver. No, I guess we can't do anything if we have silver. We still need to build the refinery and everything. That's why I was thinking hidden. I guess we go lay down our basic structure. It would be the smarter move. Always blame Marcus. Yeah, I'll skip it for now. I claimed it. It should stay. Well, I know, Marcus. I would. So if I was playing a solo playthrough and not streaming, I just would have dealt with my stupidity there. Look, we're about to pass how far we made it last time. What if this is the Bermuda Triangle and we just crash instantly when we get to this area? We just leave that as like a nice little memorial. Surprised that antenna's over there. I am slightly scared to go over these mountains ahead of us. I don't want to start losing altitude. I don't want to go too high up into the mountains with the weight that we're at right now. Because realistically, I should have more thrusters. It's not fighting, though. It's not like the hydrogen's really angry or the Atmos. But still, I don't want to chance it. What time was that? I want to also timestamp that. Crashing. That was probably a glorious, completely ship deleting crash. I've got a cute little Apollo next to me for the time being. The next 20-ish minutes. So if the screen, if I stop doing something, you'll know why. Fog, boom. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the numbers start dropping. But I did not see that I hit inertial dampeners. This is a little scary. The thrusters aren't freaking out though. Earth zones where bad things happen. That would actually be really cool, Game Door. 9:20? How did it happen at 9:20? We're an hour in already. A forward-facing cryopod would help to see where you are going. What do you mean, Eddie? Not sure what you're talking about, Eddie. Should be day 19 right now. And it's day 19 at night, so meaning that we're going to be going into day 20 here in a moment. I'm gonna have to put a LCD on this ship that tells us our day too. I do not want to go up over that mountain. We are really good on hydrogen, which is awesome. Unless, Eddie, you're just talking about in this ship eventually, instead of sitting in the bed if we want to pause our food. Oh, you're 30 minutes behind. Okay, Eddie. Yeah, in the future, because you can see altitude in a cryo. This is picture. Do you know how to say picture? Let's all say picture together. Let's not crash because I have to hand Apollo something. $102. Okay. Thanks, Marcus. I won't remember that. But, thank you. What if a timer block could be used to automatically count the days? It can't. Yeah, that's the one thing that's slightly annoying about this, is just trying to keep track of all the days. But I think we're doing a pretty good job. Someone had an idea for keeping track of days, and I can't remember what it was. But it was like sun tracking. Thanks, Mark. Has anyone ever told you, Marcus, that you're awesome? I mean, you really are. I know we blame you. It's the joke, but in all seriousness, Marcus, you are awesome. Picture. Yeah, picture. Can you take my picture? My picture of tea? Oh, yeah, true. I'm forgetting what the hourly is. I think this is my old settings, just the default 2 hours. Still good on power, right? 29% battery life. God, I really wish I knew. I really wish I knew if there was a reactor on that base. I don't think there is. There's a reactor on that ship, that crashed ship back there. But we haven't added guns. That's the one thing we're missing. Gatling guns. What were we calling this base again? There was a really funny name and I can't remember what it is right now. It was Loch Ness related, but I can't remember. Where are the mountains? Let's be smart. Let's just go straight into day 20. What's the worst that could happen? Now it's day 20. How would one increase the number on the LCD? I'm not sure. There's smarter people that know the answer to that one. We still have a basic grinder? Why do we have a basic grinder? Why do we have a basic grinder? That's weird. Fat finger dampeners. No, I like the Iron Kite name. But the base, I'm not sure what the base should be named. I'm not building on the ice lake though. Because I would like the park crane to be able to get us a ton of iron. If we can actually, oh, that's what I forgot. I didn't build an ore detector on this. Can we build an ore detector real quick? Do we have the components for an ore detector? We don't have any detector comps, no. And we can't make one, right? No. Okay. I didn't think about that. We need an ore detector. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a park drill up. Does anyone see any ore deposits? That kind of looks like it below us right there. There's probably gonna be a ton of ore deposits on the... Let's go over here. I see ore deposits on the ice. Actually, no, this one over here is right next to the land. So is that one up there. I like this area up here better. Let's go this way. Fat finger dampener. That's rude, Marcus. Though I did fat finger it though, so. This doesn't use that much hydrogen, which is really nice. Yeah, I like this area right here. This survival kit, did I name the survival kit? Respawn should be Iron Kite. Without that space. Marcus, I'm almost going around turning off automatic push and pull because we've been using that mod so much lately. The inventory mod. Okay, this looks like a perfect place for a base. Let's land down on the ice at least, but I don't think our base is gonna be on the ice. Maybe right on the edge. We're gonna have a park crane that can go mine ice and stone. Is he? No, it's a mod, ACC. We've been using an actual mod, not a script. Called Automated Inventory. Day 20. Am I gonna remember it's day 20? Possibly. Yeah, this looks like a pretty nice place for a base. Is it gonna storm? It looks like it's gonna storm here in a second. It is. Are we just gonna get caustic storms out here all the time instead of snowstorms? Like heat waves and stuff? Why are we sinking? What? What was that? Is this game really mad at me? What even just happened there? Hey, Dennis R. Is this reload day? What breaks, Game Dork? The inventory one? We went through the ground and then just blew up. What is going on with this game today? I mean, the other thing was me, a user error, but whatever that just was, I don't even understand what that was. How many mulligans do I get? All of them. I mean, that one, I wasn't even done a second guess that one. Because I just watched my ship float into the ground and then blow up. Okay, where were we? This way? We're gonna save before we land. We are not too heavy. We're not too heavy. I didn't build parts for a connector. Yeah, the support blocks went to the ground, but it should be fine. I don't think we're that heavy that we're just gonna sink through the voxels. Unless we just want to hover for a little bit. Or we build a platform or something. Or a connector. Don't trust the voxels. I'm not really sure. That was funky. Never had that happen before. I've landed extremely heavy ships on planets. Never did they just randomly sink into the ground and then blow up. You think it was a bug? I am gonna save before do I attempt it again? Do I attempt it again though? That's the question I have. I kind of want to attempt it again with a save. Clearly my fault I didn't ask the voxels if it was okay with me landing. I'll ask this time. I'll ask this time. We will save before we attempt it though, but I'm gonna ask this time. This is a funky day. It really is. Okay, we're gonna save right here. Then we're gonna go down and attempt this again. We are completely level. Maybe I should save right here instead. It should be fine. This should, if I'm on the voxels, it should be fine. It's resting on the voxels right now. See? This is how it's supposed to act. I don't know what that was. Now let's save this. Now that things didn't just spontaneously explode. I should have got clearance from ground control. It's all my fault. Okay, what were we doing? We're getting a base set up. So we're going to grab some steel. 100 steel. Nice. We got to watch out. Oh, we probably can't do anything right now. Yeah, we're getting exposed out here. Is that all we're getting right now is exposure? I want to build at the edge. I'm just gonna make a 9. Get a basic refinery on this. Do I still have that? I have an assembler. Refinery? That's not what I want. Basic refinery, thank you. It's not too bad of exposure. There's no subgrids on the ship, so it made absolutely no sense to do that. Sounds really weird walking on the ice. Making final price to Ice Lock 3. And then we'll put a cargo container there. I should have those in my bar somewhere. Yeah, they're there. You have both times, thank you, Marcus. Oh, both crashes? Well, yeah, I could just like clip all the catastrophic things that happen in this. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to grab some more steel real quick. Watch our exposure level. Get our light on because it's a little hard to see. Not that this helps too much. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 out from there, and then we're gonna do. Where's my scaffolding? There's my scaffolding. What's that sound? Is that just ambient sound of me on the ice? No. Yeah, it is. There's just weird ice sounds right now I'm hearing. That should be enough. We need to go in here for a second. We're trying to grow extra arms and stuff. Did I never? No, I didn't. Perfect. I like the lighting in here right now. Did we ever blueprint this? We did, but we need this updated blueprint. Yeah, Streamlabs, if you're enjoying the stream, please make sure you go and hit that like button. It helps. It's a free way to support the channel, just like subscribing. I really like this block so much. This block looks fantastic. I like this little area though, but we can use it like an LCD with some information. There's more stuff we can add to this to dress it up. And you know what the ship is missing is pipes. It doesn't have any pipes. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna get wind and power going next. I'm waiting for a spider to spawn. I feel like it's happening soon. I'm gonna have to grab some... Oh, I have steel plates on me? Okay, I have 47 steel plates. That should be enough to build a scaffolding for this right now. Jump. Jump. Yeah, it's in 7. That's not right. How many is that? That's 3 high so far. We need to go about 8. It's gonna be a little tedious. We're what, 4 high now? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So 4 more, 4 more. So 2 more left, and then we can put our wind turbine. Maybe we'll do 1 more higher than that, an actual 9. Okay, here we go. What are we at right now? This we gotta do. Oh crap. I was not paying attention to exposure. Exposure! Help! Let me in. Thank you. Oh, that was scary. I do that in space all the time right now on a totally different playthrough. How, Alfredo? How are you doing? Hope Keen bring out more plant and animal blocks. They really bring so much interest to builds. Yeah, I hope so too, Sweeney. I feel like... I hope they don't just rely on people to mod things. It would be nice if they add stuff themselves. Edit text, we're on day 20. It's still small. Centered. And then we just want some text padding. Perfect. How are you doing, Alfredo? I don't know if I asked, but how are you doing, Den? You came in right when things were going crazy. So my mind was a little... not there. I wish that someone said that we needed an exposure shower. Or a radiation exposure shower. A shower to remove radiation exposure. Would be awesome. How much food does a meat give you? Yeah, we can eat one right now. Make sure to smash that Z button, Game Dork. And clang into the surface. Just for that, Game Dork, I'm gonna end the stream early, and now you have to vacuum. No, I'm just kidding. That was hilarious. Come on, Storm, go away. Go away. I love the look of this, though. The view from right here is fantastic. Usually, yeah, that's why I said that was wrong wording. I hope you're pretty exposed. Unless you ever watched Arrested Development, the blue dude. We get out there. Do we have, I think yeah, we can go out there. Get our light back on. Looks like the storm's going away too. Storm going away? No, it's still here. Still getting exposure. Is it that way? Yeah. Now, what was I at, though? I lost track of how many I was at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one more up. One more up. Okay, okay. Can we... No, I shouldn't... I don't need this. No, we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it here. And there's a reason for that. It's because I'm at the level I want to be at. Wind turbine right there. We're gonna have to get... Can I... Huh. I'm gonna have to do something funky here. Starting an SE game at the moment, yeah. Where are you at in Space Engineers? Space on a planet. Oh, I don't have the parts. That was the problem. It's not. Let's dump our stuff in there and go grab the parts. How don't we have... Oh. About to say, how don't we have 10 steel tubes? This is... Well, and a battery. I think we have enough for... Oh, did I make a battery? I didn't. I didn't prep a battery. But I think we have power cells. I think we have power cells. Perfect. Okay, those should be able to fall. No, they're not going to fall. Okay. And then we're going to work off of here to put the other ones up eventually. So I'm going to leave this scaffolding here for now. So now we have at least a little bit of power. I thought I heard a spider. What? When do we want to go hit the Vanguard? I do have detector components. What does an ore detector need? How many does an ore detector need? $20. Realistically, we need to get a battery up, but I want to get this up too. Or at least start to get this worked on. A battery is what we need to build next, though. I hope that we have all the components for this. We should. It looked like we had enough power cells. Oh no, hello. Just one of you? I hope we have the steel plates. I think we do. Yeah, there we go. We're just missing some of the steel plates to finish that out. Perfect. I think we unload the Iron Kite right now and then head over to the Vanguard Outpost while we still have power. That to me sounds like a good idea. Unload all of this into here. Spider. It didn't eat me though. It bit me, but it did not eat me. My inventory is not that great. I'm scared to move it closer though. Some of this stuff is all tripled and doubled up. I'm gonna take the ammo with me. GPS. We have a GPS here. Or you want specifically want a GPS? Yeah, we could GPS this. I don't remember what it was called though. It was something with Orida. Was it you, Game Dork, that said it? But it's not an ore processing facility. Growing Lockeye Cider. This looks like I wrote idea. Where is our... Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, GPS. Not idea. There we go. We have a GPS there. Let's change the color of it though. Perfect. Finish emptying this a bit and then head over to the Vanguard Outpost. See if there's silver or something that we could use. Or it's just components that can progress this faster over here. Get to a refinery and an assembler. So many heavy components. I wish I could just fast forward this right now. You're old, senile, and silly. Nice. You just claim that you forgot. I think I'm gonna have to like save every single time we come dock here or land here. Another reason I'm emptying this though. It's just so it's not as heavy. We got another storm coming in. What is this storm? Am I gonna miss the storms in the other place because they didn't? It was just snowstorms for visibility issues. This biome's gonna have very different storms. Get our battery up. Recharge in 3 hours. We're definitely gonna have to expand that when we can. We have solar cells for solar panels too. We need to get our algae farm up too. I mean, we have a ton of algae right now to hold us off for a bit, but we have to set up everything. I got struck by a chunk of ice. It's one of these storms. Nice. At least until we have an actual landing zone prepared, yeah. I'm gonna save every single time, Game Dork. Just for the random chance that our ship blows up when we land. I need to heal up, get power. Okay, back to this tedious little bit, and then we'll go hit the Vanguard. I knew it. Those are going to take 2 more trips. Radio components weigh so much. I'm glad we're level 5 at least. I think we can build a really nice structure here, and then a crane that's going to hit all of that, and then enough that can hit the ice too. Ow, I got smacked by ice again. For 37 health. Oh, we're getting there. Look at all that iron we have. That's awesome. I'm just hoping we have the battery power right now on this to be able to go over to that Vanguard and come back. I'm worried about its battery life right now. Oh, come on. Will I use auto miner ships? I might. I actually have a PAM auto miner that I never released to the public. People that have played with me in the community have seen it though. It's one I really enjoy. Game Dork, I've used PAM all the time, but you know me, I like my large grid miners. At some point we're building the Cambria harvester. If we land, if it doesn't reach, we have 80 days left in this series. Probably build my harvester at some point. Oh, we want that ammo in there. Oh, I'll just hold the ammo, whatever. And we want the algae in there. Second we need to build a survival kit on that. So yeah, we're gonna go head over the Vanguard as long as the battery life is okay. Because we need reactors in uranium. I'm not saying that's a given that we're gonna find. Let's heal up real quick. I've used PAM Miner. Come on, I had that whole series with my wife where that's all we used was PAM Auto Miners. So I definitely use them. 24%. I think we can make it there and back as long as we just conserve. We don't accidentally hit Z. We just conserve our battery though. Lockeye Cider. We'll have a better name for that eventually. A large grid PAM miner named Mountain Beacon. My harvester right now is definitely eats some materials. But I've used PAM miners many times in the past. I have nothing against them. I just also really like flying a miner and mining myself. The weight difference isn't that much. Empty. It was like, what, 40,000? Hey, look, the storm is gone over here. That's another reason I wanted to head out. I'm not gonna like this spot if it just constantly storms. You're building a mining line, 30 piston horizontal and 7 vertical to brush Mars back. It's a 50 by 50. Or 50-50. What went wrong? Like your math went wrong, or did something mess up? With the new environmental hazards, I wonder if we'll get upgraded suits. Yeah, that would actually be really cool, Sweeney, if we could have like customizable suits. Because there's mods that do that. Streamlabs, you're always so fast compared to the alert. But thank you so much for the subscription, Ryan Helmke. I'll say it before the alert. Is there flat enough land around here? Yeah. Let's save real quick. Just in case it wants to blow up again. Yeah, I'm always gonna save before landing now, Sweeney. That freaked me out. Let's watch the planet eat my ship. Okay, what do we got going on here? Let us check the loot. I didn't really get to see it too much. It was very brief. So what do we have in here? We have superconductors. That's awesome. We have upgraded tools in the armory. That's great. What do we have in here? Gatling ammo. Yes, please. Thruster components. Nice. Where's our ship? Over here. 50 good, 50 bad. Okay. Time to time it broke. Oh, so it was like, I see what you're saying. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. Probably still smarter to go up the stairs. What was in here? Okay, I got all this. I always try to grind out things if I looted them already. so I don't go back and try to loot them again. Did we already look in this? Okay, ice, that's great. And an oxygen bottle, we don't need that right now, but the ice, yes. Definitely need the ice. Game base post-traumatic stress disorder. Better safe than boom, exactly. Better safe than boom. Where am I going? In here. In here. I don't want those bottles right now. I don't need the hydrogen at all because we don't have a jetpack, so. Wonder if I can drain the energy of this base. Wait, there would be Gatling ammo in... Where was that? Is that here? No, that was the interior turret. The Gatling was back here. Nothing in there. And a box. Nice. I should build... I probably don't have the components, but I gotta build a Gatling on top of this. At some point. Gotta find those upgraded tools. Where were they? Yeah, we could totally drain this battery. Look at it. The cargo container on wheels, basically, that you can park next to a station to fill with loot, then drive it all back to the ship once you guys... Like a little cart. That'd be kind of funny. So there you are. You're really late. Ooh, is this my 30E? Nice. I love the 30E. We're going to 30E. I love this gun. There was no food in here, right? No. We had coffee that we ate. Definitely take some power kits. Where's that armory? Right here? Where's that armory? I don't know. That is not... It's at least a better grinder. What was in there? That's bottles. We don't need that. We need the stuff out of here, though. What's in here? Access denied's in here. Reactor components. Oh, maybe we can build... And uranium, look. Maybe we can build our reactors on the ship. We might be able to actually finish the reactors. What does a reactor need again? Come on, I have reactors somewhere in this bar, don't I? I built reactors. They're there. 100 reactor components? That wasn't enough, was it? That might not be enough. I think it wasn't 100. I don't know how much it was, though. That's not what I want to... Yeah, it wasn't 100. We got uranium, though. Was there a reactor on this base? No. It would be nice to connect up to this base. I think we build a connector, land on this base, and drain its battery. Is there a secret in here? No? Just a circle? Okay. I wasn't sure. There could be secrets. Let's eat some meat. I think we got everything. Except for that money. Let's check the cargo. Oh, we got to get those power cells. There's a small cargo container with a bunch of stuff. Where? Not this one. Not that one. Up top, maybe? Maybe it's up top. Didn't I dump? Yeah, I dumped a bunch on the assault, I think. Let us put our money in there. One of these. That. And apparently 3 of these. Probably smart to just tear this whole base apart once we drain the battery. So up here, I dumped a bunch, yeah. Ow. Does the mod you use to show connections on your ship work on these? You have to control them. So I don't actually own this. Spider. You have to control the grid, and I don't have majority of this grid, so it won't work. You'll see an error message if I type the command. Conveyor cannot show unfriendly ship. I'm stuck. Hello. Okay, we're not going up those again. Where was that entrance? Right there. So we don't need any of these right now. I don't care about you. What was in you? We need those. I understand we're gonna have inventory here. Hold on a second. I want to make an easier way to get in and out. No, you couldn't spy on stations. We're getting exposure. Do we have another storm here? We get a ton of exposures in this area. Why can't I build there? Something fall?
Inventory full.
Inventory, yeah, it was full. It definitely was full. And now it is full. I went the long way. Okay, we still have, that's a few more trips for these battery power cells. Is this a plant? I wish we were plants, not just mushrooms on the alien planet. Probably take off that assault on top and connect up there. Come on, one more trip of those. I can't ignore power cells. Can I not grabby hands the crate? I don't think you can. We'll try. I don't think you can grabby hands the temporary containers. No, you can't. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, now we need to go up and get all the rest of the stuff out of that cargo container. Hopefully we have enough to build a connector. We're also gonna need to grind this out. Actually, let's just dump stuff in here and see if we have the components to build a connector. Let's build a connector right on top of this and we should be able to land here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Turn parking off. Always. Hey, I am a wabbit. Welcome in. It's great to see you. Let's hurt ourselves a little bit. Ow. Let's go dock up there. Let's heal up a little bit. Get some power back. Yeah, that'd be nice just to drag it back like that. Let's drain the power from this base. It looks like very full batteries, so we should be able to drill them. We can also get all the stuff into our cargo containers. from the base. Isn't that easier? And then we will turn... We are on recharge, right? Yeah, okay. So battery. Access denied. I gotta hack those. I would need to hack these. But can we still pull? Get depleted in 14 minutes. The temporary containers aren't connected to the grid. They're just free floating containers, but you can't grab against them. Now, do I want to start grinding this down while we're recharging? You've been thinking of adding a landing guide lights to the underside of your ship using searchlights that can be made to target connectors? I don't think they'll target the connectors specifically, but because it targets grids. We would have to build like a platform up, a walkway up here, which we could. The door closed me out. Yeah, docking camera is also a good idea. I do those occasionally. Okay, we just gotta be smart how we do this. And not accidentally drop our ship. As long as we leave the core structure, and we should be fine. But yeah, all these components right here are going to help us get up to a refinery and assembler in no time. Ow. We could have just did... Why can't we build there? Is something not connected there? Oh, there's steel plates right there. That'll work to get in, okay. Our exposure is too high anyway to be out here. Hey David, how are you doing? It's great to see you. It's a shame you're thinking maybe it's 3 or 4 various points. Yeah, that'd be cool if they could just target connectors, but no, they'll target the whole grid. We're now red with the Vanguard, this faction. Luckily we got rid of the antenna. Let's dump off this raw meat. How do we need to eat? Yeah, we need to eat something real quick. Heal up a little bit. If you docked, then while connected, use that as a spot to aim fixed lights at because the spot you're aiming. Yeah. If you knew where you always docked and had lights pointing to there, that could help. But they can't just auto, like, stay locked on it in that sense. That would be awesome, though. I usually just give enough light on the underbelly of my ships. Found some silver. I did not find any silver yet. We ground down the Rover survival kit to weld this one up. Yeah, there was no silver on this base, right? That kind of sucks. Maybe there's silver back at our base. Kinda wanted to make sure that this stays. Okay, that's connected to the connector. So that should keep our ship up as long as we don't grind that out. Still, I'm going to focus on the outside stuff. This is going to make it so much harder, though, being aggressive against this now. Can we bring a walkway down here? You really want to fire up creative mode now just to test builds? Yeah. Hey, Dread, how are you doing? I'm gonna gut most of this base. So I'd like to go back and build a refinery. I don't want to use a basic refinery too much. Can I get a block under this? No. This local grid align is being weird. Wish I could get a block under here, though. Oh well. Yeah, I saw you're making your Warhammer Titans. They look pretty crazy. Especially the firepower on them. Get back to the ship? What do you mean? I can get back to the ship. Right here. You think I didn't plan a way to get back into that game, Dark? Do you know who you're talking to? I plan everything out. All the time. All the time. Yeah, top hat, yeah. He's had it since the beginning. He claimed it. He got here early and claimed his hat. I am gonna put... I'm not gonna... Oh, I don't have any steel. Hold on, I'm just gonna put 2 temporary right there and not grind out that either. Use one of the base's foundation blocks. Remember to build a block under your ramp. Oh yeah, I could also, you're right, I could do this. Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. That should still be holding that all up. Yeah. I mean, I probably would have forgot, but I thought about it right after we docked. I was like, how am I getting back into the ship? I did think about it. This is so perfect with these encounters now that you can just come loot them and get so much components instead of just sitting there mining. It's moved around a bit.
Energy low.
Goodbye, son. Oh, yeah, it's almost nighttime. It's the evening of day 20. That's why I really want to get back and progress this. Get that refinery up. But I want to get these components because it's going to help us so much. Just to gut a whole base to make our new base. Ow. That hurt. Okay, we need to go up into the ship anyway. If your rep gets bad enough from the grind these, will you get attacked? Yes. So Sweeney, that if they're red and you approach them and they have, well, they'll attack you with their turrets on sight if you're red. But also if they have an antenna, there's a good chance they're going to summon drones in if you're red. That's why when you get up to space and you start hitting those encounters, you're going to want to knock out the antennas first. Especially on like the pirates, the non-neutral NPCs. Hey, Engineer Coffee. We weren't talking about you at all. Ever. How you doing, EC? You missed some stuff. You definitely missed some stuff. But you'll see it again in a short form, probably. Not building the 45 between the other two 45s. Is it bothering you? Is it bothering you, Kaz? Is it bothering you? Look at all these components we just dropped. You don't like this little jump I'm doing here? You want me to do it just for you? Just for you, Kaz. Is this better? Yeah, so we had two catastrophic failures, EC. One was purely the game. Another one I fat fingered. You know how I gave you so much crap for reloading that one time? Did those parts disappear? No. Well, I fat fingered when I was taking off for the first time. Somehow hit inertial dampeners and we crashed and exploded. So the chat let me reload. And the second time my ship got eaten by the planet, it just sunk into the planet and blew up. So I've reloaded twice. From someone who's never really reloaded in this game, I've now reloaded twice. And I used to give you crap for reloading. Why did I grind that one out? I mean, we're still in the ground over here. That is attached to the connector up there, right? I'm a little worried. Yeah, we're all good over here. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. I mean, we don't need that there. I'm gonna go check the ship real quick. I would like the ship not to be docked to this when we're grinding the rest of it. Whoa! What just happened there? Dangerous decompression? Check the batteries. Let's dump this stuff off and check the batteries. 52%. That's nice. What are these? Depleted in 40 seconds. So yeah, we'll wait for them to deplete. We'll save real quick. Did I just say? Yeah, okay. Chat totally told you to reload because we thought it was a glitch. Yeah, I thought it was an actual glitch. I didn't realize that I somehow mashed dampeners. You see, I'm 100% making a short from it because it was a whole ship catastrophic failure. And then the ice lake ate my ship. And then we reloaded that.
Ship fuel low.
What?
Ship fuel critical. No fuel.
Why? Why is it saying I have no power? The thrusters on? Okay. Why aren't the hydro thrusters on? Because that was depleting. Okay, okay. That was a little scary. I did initially undock with my thrusters off, though. Yeah, my bats were on recharge. I knew that, but they're supposed to auto when I undock. I have that event controller set to auto undock. Let's save before we get eaten by the planet again. Waiting for it all to come falling down on top of him. Yeah, that's why I'm now moving this. We're doing it the smart way. Let's get up in there and do it so this doesn't fall down onto my ship. Crap, I should have... Wait, there's nothing in that cargo container? How is there nothing in that cargo container? I thought I left a bunch of stuff in that cargo container. That's not smart. Why do I keep jumping like that? What is this being held up by? Not quite sure. Hey, Game Dork, remember that time I dropped a building on you? You remember? 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 Probably shouldn't keep reminding you about that. Yeah, it might just be because it's considering it as station still. What was in you? Bottles I don't care about. Magic. Plang is holding it. Is there? No, there's nothing under here that should be holding this up. It's just a little scary. Not gonna lie. Look, a floating base. If I build something on this, is it gonna fall? No. Those fall. So magical. Did it aim into your ship? I don't have that mod. Game Dork on this. I'm still using Izzy's on this playthrough.
Inventory full.
So I'm not sure why it would have got pulled into my ship. I'm not complaining though, because it makes my job easier. I swear I just heard a spider. Hello? Is there anybody there? Ah! So glad I have this gun now. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him skittering about. The building tossed me a couple 100 meters. Yeah, that was funny. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Convert it to ship, then you can grind from the ground. This is... I like my floaty spacey, but yeah, I will. I like my floaty station at the moment. Right now, I'm kind of worried to drop it and it fall into my ship. I don't have Izzy's on that Game Dork, that grid that I know of. I don't think I have Izzy's on that grid. Whoa. Oh, seriously? Well, part of the station... Well, part of the station fell. I'm not really sure why. Not complaining, though. Maybe it's because I built a connector onto this? I really don't know. I mean, I built a connector onto the whole thing, so it all should have fallen. Don't crush me. We all heard the spiders. I'm sure we did. My spider sense was tingling. Bam. God, I'm having so much fun right now. I know I'm just grinding stuff, but this stream has been something. It has definitely been something. Just gotta watch my exposure. I don't want to take damage again. Voxel? I don't think it's a voxel. I think it's just the weirdness with stations sometimes.
Energy low.
Yeah, I know my energy's low. But I don't care. Can't stop me. What was in here? I don't care about you. Not much left. There's probably underground structure, but trash cleanup should deal with that. If they fell when the battery on the second was gone, maybe that triggers a fall, maybe. Why is this floating though? What's the deal with this? Okay. Oh, let us save. Let us get in our ship and head to base. Oh, it's nighttime on day 20 already. I feel like we comped just a good amount to today, though. How heavy are we? We good? We have 52% battery power. We can get rid of these GPSs now. Delete. Delete. It is very hard to see right now. We are heavy, though. I feel it. Where are we going? Lock Ice Ida? Lock Ice Ida. There were no mountains, right? Man, this is zero visibility. Complete zero visibility here. Well, there's stuff around us, right? Somewhere? Are we flying into a mountain? There was no mountain this way, right? I sure hope so. This is rough. I'm not flying with the braking thrusters off right now. I kind of want to slow down. Yeah, we don't have Izzy's on us, do we? Oh yeah, I did put Izzy's on it, didn't I? No, I didn't, but we could. I have the airlock script on here. Yeah, it's pea soup. Whoa! Yeah, look at that come. That ground just came up fast. That was a little scary. I gotta admit, I'm a little worried flying here. We still have 200 meters. We just can't not fly too fast. Dr. H, this is giving me flashbacks. Yeah, there were hills back there, but they came up fast and they mildly scared me. Not as bad as that boom earlier. That boom redemption that Marcus did when he got here. That scared the crap out of me. Can we get out of the storm, please? Hey, look, over there, there's the moon. No, it's not the moon, it's Earth. Isn't it Earth? We out yet? Finally? Maybe? Yes? Almost. You can see me flying into something, yeah. This time, yeah, that would not be a Mulligan. I would 100% be with you on that. Space just got real dark is something. Look how beautiful this is right now, though. That is gorgeous looking. Just the reflections on the ice lake. Okay. Wham, pea soup. Okay, down we go. Controlled down. We're not just slamming into the ground. It is extremely dark, but that's the mod I use. It's the one we have on the server too. Space just got less dark, I believe it is the mod name. Where is the... I want to use the light that we're getting from that to find... I don't know where my wind turbine tower is. I don't really want to land on top of it. Yeah, this looks amazing. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Maybe we can point our... Let's point our lights at the base. Wouldn't that be smart? There we go. Yeah, space just got real less dark. Space just got real is insanely dark. Okay, let's save. Because apparently that's what we do now when we land. And let's get a refinery. Let's work on some progression here. Let's touch down really slow. Are we leveled out? Yeah, we are leveled out. Perfect. I almost thought I heard spiders again. Okay, we want a refinery on here. We should have the components for a full refinery right now. Can I not? I need to build a steel plate. I wasn't holding on. I wasn't holding on my mouse that time. We have a lot of the components for that here. Yeah, the lights aren't really on the base right now. Oh, we should have the steel plates on this. That was a perfect time boom. It got me. I'm not gonna lie, but I was not holding the mouse, so you can't tell that it got me. Awesome. Got the refinery up, assembler. We're gonna need more batteries. We still need to find silver though. And then we're gonna do an assembler off of that. Do I have an assembler somewhere on this? On my bar? I don't think I do. We're also going to need to build... We're going to need to build a little structure to be inside now that we're here. Might want to put some lights on the base. Will make it easier. Yeah. I'll do that in a second, Michael. I just wanted to lay this stuff down. We'll put a little interior light on it right now. It's just because some of this is going to be temporary. I'm going to leave the wind turbine tower. But we're going to tear down the assembler and the basic assembler and the basic refinery. You just... Well, your friend jumped, David? It's loud. It definitely is loud. But yeah, we need to get that built up. It would be nice to know... Can we just make some real quick? Thought we had iron in here. Yeah, we have 17,000 iron. Do we not have the power? We probably don't have the power. So was all this plan landing and building a new base, or did I miss an unexpected big kaboom? Yeah, this was planned, Chad, to move here. So we can get resources better, and then I don't have to build like a... We could use Park to actually grab stone reliably. I didn't like being in just full tundra. Actually, I'm gonna put the light right there right now. We're gonna max this out. Perfect. For right now, we'll have blinding light. Okay, we can get rid of the other stuff. We need to get power up. Whoops. At least we're right here near our connector port. We have a good amount of cobalt, which is nice. We have a good amount of resources. We just need to find silver. Hey, I laced. How are you doing? It's great to see you. I do want to get this up and running, but we need power first. We 100% need power first. You're disappointed on the no kaboom part? No, Chad, there were some massive kabooms at some point. There have been 2 massive kabooms so far this stream. That will 100% be... is that what I wanted? No, that's not what I even wanted to weld up. Chad's distracting me. I'm making a short from them, 100%. A lot of stuff has blown up so far today. Okay, we're gonna want all of this to weld up. I want to weld this up because I don't want to lose our tower. So let's run up this real quick. Just grab 8 of these and weld this up. Nice, Marcus. Why does everyone call me like that? In binary code, you're 12. Well, I don't know binary. So sorry. I just try to pronounce your name. That's probably why, though. A lot of people don't know binary. Start down here. It's very nearly 3 kabooms. That takeoff engine shut down. Yeah. Back at the other base. That was a little close. I caught it, though. Oh my, I guess I was speed watching the first 3 hours after the stream. Oh, I guess you must be, yeah. One is really close, Chad. It's like 9 minutes and 20 seconds in, I think was the first kaboom. Okay, so then we want this block off like that, and we want it off each side. So let's go grab parts for this. We need four, yeah. They're probably gonna be over here. Then tempting fate by, yeah, but I always do stuff like that. I don't care if it's silly. We do not have the girders. We don't have the girders. We could also build some more batteries because we got enough power cells. Do I have stuff here? Nice. I just want to grab all of them. All of them. Okay, we want this off like that. No, let's not do you first. Let's do you first. So you off like that. You off like that. Bonk. Bonk. Now I'm gonna have to build scaffolding to be able to place. Do I have steel plates on me? I have one steel plate on me. And I think all the steel plates are in the ship right now. I'd have much rather been here to see it than rescuing an ice maker that got a plastic bag caught up in the mechanism that ejects the ice cubes. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Chad. How you doing? I hope not too bad. We haven't ate in a while, have we? No, we're getting kind of low. Let's build our scaffolding, and then we'll get up there and place the wind turbines. So we're gonna need to go out here, there. No, we're not gonna be able to put. Can we put that here? What would be in the way? We don't have interior plates. I wonder if there's anything gonna be in the way there, though. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Energy low.
My energy is low. I don't care right now. I really don't. I really just don't care. I think we can get all of the wind turbines on now. Yep. So let's go do that. Let's dump our inventory. I just almost fell. Uh-oh, am I stuck now? Did I get rid of my ladder way down? I did. Think I could fall? Okay, let's put all this away and grab wind turbines. I hope we have the stuff. 1, 2. I think we have all of them. Can we get back up there now? I think we grabbed most of the components. That is 2. We need 1 right there. We may leave the scaffolding up for a little bit. It's going to be a pain to tear down.
Energy critical.
Hey, did you know my energy was critical? Standing in the way, aren't I? Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna want to get the scaffolding anyway. That's not holding up anything, right? I'm a little scared to grind some of this away. I'm not gonna lie. Can I attach to something? Yeah. I don't want to block the, I don't want to block the wind turbines. Oh, I have no energy. Who saw that coming? Wait. I ignored it. How many times? Because I just wanted to finish that. You think I'm one block too high because the clearance, Eddie? Is that what you're talking about? We can rebuild the tower eventually, but I'd want something flying to rebuild it. But yeah, they are right up. They're not one down from the top one, but I'm fine with that. It might not be extremely efficient right now, but it'll be okay. Are you serious? No. I almost have it all down. Can I jump? Yeah, nice. Perfect. I know I did not weld those back up, but I just want one where we're actually getting power. How long is this now? 51 minutes recharge. Is that enough power though to start building something? I want to see if I can actually start building something on that power. Yeah, it'll be mildly less effective. Oh yeah, we can get rid of this now. And now I want to see, what is this connected by right now? I want to make an ore detector because I want to know what ore is around us right now. No. Not today, spider. What am I doing? Funny Space Engineers video the other day, I think it was Splitsy, set up an event block to play the super annoying fun music when his ship got low on power because he ignored it once it crashed. Yeah, Splitsy ignores a lot of the stuff, but I mean, it's just a common thing when you're creating content, or just, it's a common thing anyway if you're focusing on something, to ignore stuff like that. Let's make this as close as, I mean, we're on. I think where I want this. We don't have any steel plates here? No, we do, okay. The ore is somewhere over there. Should we just build the ore detector on the ship? Should we just build the ore detector on the ship? Temporarily? I feel like we should. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right here for right now. Just angered that just a little bit. We don't have an antenna on that ship yet, though. Can we make the detector components? Yes, we can. Awesome. There we go. We got our base actually doing stuff, which is awesome. Yeah, I want to see what ore is around us. I do not have any mods on here, but we do need an antenna. I'm about to throw an antenna right there, right now. Just for now. I think we might have the components. Yeah, it's definitely smarter to put it on the ship. It may not look perfect right now, but I want to find out if we have silver near us. Because that's really what I want. So we can get reactors and stuff. Magnesium. Hey, look, there's ice here. Magnesium, magnesium, ice. Let's sleep. Go in, because it's already next day anyway. Let us sleep. Go in, it's day 21 anyway. Get daytime and go look at the ore around the ice. Eddie still wants that remote on here. One day, Eddie. One day I'll put one on here. Maybe day 34. Maybe that's the day. Okay, so let's look for more ore patches. Stay kind of low to the ground. Our battery's still pretty good. We're gonna have to build a miner no matter what, aren't we? Where's their other ore patches? I think I see some right towards us this way. Or right in front of us. Gold. So we got gold, magnesium, silicon. I feel like we're gonna have pretty much everything right on this ice lake. You'll mark the calendar, Eddie. No. Where are we putting it again? On the roof? Is that where we're gonna put the remote control? More magnesium and silicon. What's over here? I'm gonna need to build a miner though. What miner do I want to build? We got iron, awesome. Is that all we have over here is this iron? Looks like it. You saw silver? Where'd you see silver? There was silver with that gold. Clean your class. I'm looking at chat a bunch. Where was the silver? That was over this way, right? Or the gold. I don't believe you. Chat always lies. Don't believe chat. You know what we could do? We could go take that encounter. That was not it. Where was it? To the left here, I think. You liars. Chat. Bunch of liars. There's nothing there. See gold, 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 gold. I don't see silver. See, I don't see it at all. I don't see what you're talking about. All I saw was gold. Bunch of fibbers. No, we got silver here. How far down? 100 meters. Hey, you, AG. Okay, we need a miner though. We definitely need a miner. We can build an atmospheric miner. I know, I'm just messing with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for alerting me to my failures. So yeah, that we definitely need to make a miner. Why couldn't we have settled the base? Or why couldn't have silver and gold been right underneath this? So let us save. Yeah, I don't want to build a pipe. I mean, we could pipeline crane it or drill it out. That would be a pretty big crane though, but why not? True, Game Dork. Game Dork, you're right. You are right, Game Dork. When you're right, you're right. It's not a foom though, Game Dork. You ready to see this over-engineered PAM miner? Do I have it? Yeah, you didn't see that. You never saw that. Ignore some of these things. You've not seen any of these. They're spoilers. It's this one, I believe. We don't build bases in convenient places that would take away from the engineering. Yeah, I know. So we need a small grid. We need a small grid conversion here. Hinge. Where are my hinges? I know I have all this stuff in these bars. I don't see it. I want to be smart about this too, because I'm gonna get it so we can connect it to the base. I'll just grab a hinge. Grind you out. Let us lock you. Add a medium head. Okay. And then we want the projector. Let's see a projector. Projector? Not a projector. A projector. Great. Here's hoping we have all the components for this. Does this miner I'm about to build rely on reactors? I don't think so. What am I doing? 5.2 bar 5.2? What are you talking about, Eddie? Blueprints. So, type miner. Key production. This should be it. Yep. That's not what I want. I want you. Yeah, let's move you over this way. I want to have it connected up already. When we weld it. So we need conveyors. That's not what we need. No, let's be smart about this. Let us be smart about this first. Just put a ramp up this real quick. Can we should be able to make all that stuff. Nice. That was where your hinge was? Okay, okay. Is that gonna be tall enough? Yeah. We can just do one more and then we can build around. No, can we just get away with... No, we gotta build one more. And then the connector up here. That is right, okay. Turn parking off the connector. Grab that and get it in our build planner. We need construction components. I bet we have a bunch in the ship. Oh, barf. My hinge, yeah, right here. Section 2. Thanks, Eddie. I'm blind if you haven't figured that out. My missus, who is not a Space Engineers gamer, loves the Foom concept and sometimes gets lost watching it. Yeah, it is fun. I like PAM miners. Which one do I need to do this? Is that... It's pretty close. Are we going to be able to weld everything up right there, though? That is the question. I've seen you tune parking off of connectors twice to stream. What does that mean? So parking is enabled by default. Here, we'll do a little tutorial. I've mentioned it in my beginners series, Sweeney. But it's not the end of the world, but if you're playing with other people or you accidentally hit P, there's something in this connector right here. It says use for parking. Is this block triggered by the parking signal? So if you hit P, it will park your vehicles. But the problem is if you have a bunch of connectors on the base and a bunch of vehicles docked to those connectors and they all accidentally have, or they left that default setting on that use P for parking, when you hit P on your ship to undock, you're now going to undock every other connector that is connected to your base. So just to be safe, I always turn off P for parking on all my connectors. So even if I hit a P or I set it up on a ship to hit P to undock, because while I have the connector down here to a way that I can undock, you could actually also just hit P if you set it up that way. Yeah, Eddie, it needs a nice little docking area for this. Basically, it's just a safety. It's just to cover yourself by not accidentally hitting P. Because it works on mag plates too. Mag plates have that setting also, and it will just unlock them if you hit P on a grid. And it has that setting checked. If you know how to use it, it's fine. A lot of people know how to use P and don't ever have any problems. What am I doing? But I just like turning it off, just to be safe. Rather than sorry and have some issues, I just turned P for parking off because I don't ever actually use the key. It's used for other things like paint gun and stuff. To me, it just doesn't make sense to use it for... Hold on, music. To use for parking. Yeah, P happens. Is that gonna be... Why is it in the drill? Can I jump up real quick? No. I have a sticker. This is a no P stream sticker, Sweeney. It's a little joke on this channel. I mean, it's a little joke with a lot of people. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I just want to get this hooked up. Michael. This is still gonna be a pain to build. And I don't even know if we have all the components for it. It would be better if we built... I have an idea to build like welders off of this. Let's go grab the components from our ship. Thank you, Dr. H. Yeah, we have a ton of merch. One of the stickers is definitely a no P stream sticker. We also have, if you don't know, the Wildlife Ate Me sticker, which is hilarious. The other bad one is that early on develop a habit of using Y to shut down a vehicle. That's actually something I don't ever do. I don't ever use Y to turn off a vehicle. I mean, I say don't ever, but I have occasionally used it. What am I doing? I kind of want some welders. Almost like a printer. Let me go check if there's construction components in this. Yeah, Eddie, I know. I need an actual docking area for this. But I'm trying to get this started at least. Okay, yeah, we have a ton of construction components. A flying yeah, we need a flying platform. I thought you were talking about I need a docking thing again. But yeah, I need a flying platform. Maybe a welder. I need a welder ship. I'm tempted to what's called Beebles. But I'm already doing this miner. Because we really need these components. I have the construction components. Do I not have any of the other resources? Oh, my turn. My inventory is full. I'm smart. Could I technically just get... Hold on. I think I can just do a welder off of this. Do I have projection to assembler here? There's the question, isn't it? I did not add projection to assembler. Oh. What are you welding? Let us turn you off real quick. Let me get some of this welded up first. lobster? I don't use the lobster. I could, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad idea. Okay, is that gonna weld some of this up? I need projection to assembler here, though. And that's a very core center part of it, so that should get most of it built. And a large welder should weld up most of this. I'm gonna, while that's working, I'm gonna ferry some components from the ship over there. The stuff that I know that we're gonna need. Not like radio components, stuff like that. We will need some radio components, but that's not the important stuff to get this welded up right now. Steel plates, construction, tubes. Yeah, so block welders, I'll show you something with build info, Sweeney. It'll show the radius of a block welder. So if you hit control and plus, this will now show you the radius. So that huge circle there is how much room the welder actually hits. That is weird looking, right? I love build infos, overlays. If it gets up the connector, your goal, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, Eddie. Get up to that connector will be awesome. Okay, what else are we gonna need in here? Interior, definitely interior plates. We're also gonna need these metal grids. Let me dump off the food in here. Let's eat some food too. Probably need to, yep. Oh, we have like no wind right now. What are we missing component-wise? I wish we could find out what the welder is missing. Like, I would like some information on what the welder's trying to weld up and can't weld up. Is that gonna hit the connector up there? I don't actually know. It kind of looks like it might. Move the kite closer. I was worried about the efficiency of the... Yeah, I'll move it closer though. I'm just scared of explosions of landing and not landing it. Yeah, we'll just park it right underneath this tower right now. It's gonna slightly mess with that, but it should be fine. Let us save just in case everything goes horrible. Let's level out. Perfect. Good call, Game Dork. I'm just worried about moving it until we actually have a landing pad. Probably gonna, that's probably our hang up right now. It didn't get me. It didn't get me. Trying to think what else could be the hang up. Yeah, it definitely was metal grids. More interior plates. Bits for batteries. I thought we had a bunch of power cells. Nope. We're out of power cells. Let's make some power cells. We might not have the power to make power. No, we do. Is that, yeah, it is definitely power cells. Okay. Let's get power cells. I thought we had a bunch of power cells from that base. Yeah, we have all these. Why am I talking? I literally have them right here. Takes too long. I want to get you when you're related. Yeah, that would have been perfect. I hope to eventually get it not as delayed. I just don't know how to do that. We up to the connector yet? No. We are not up to the connector yet. Yeah, I forgot. I totally was missing looking at them. Can you believe it? I can't. I don't know what it could be missing right now. I want to see if I can get that connector done though. It looks like, let's just turn this off for a second. We welded up 96 blocks so far. That's awesome. Can we get that connector built? No, we need steel plates. We're out of steel plates already. Let's cancel that. Let's queue up a couple hundred steel plates. Is that our problem though? Okay, steel plates was our problem. That's nice that it's actually welding up the stuff that's pushed up against. I was worried that it wouldn't. Slightly feel like it's taking a little longer. Want solar for the wind is low. Yeah, I'm gonna need a solar tracker. Taking a little. It might be a little delayed today. I don't know. Streamlabs might be being Streamlabs. It's also that time right now, but I wanted to get the connector at least. I wanted to get up to the connector at least. Is this gonna kill me? I don't want to die to the welder. Can I build you? Is this gonna cause clang if I connect this up? Probably not, right? Oh, we can't lock? Oh, it's just slightly off. It needed to go up a little bit. It needed to go up. We should attach this to a piston. But yeah, it's that time anyway. We're gonna go sit in our toilet. Yeah, it is that time though, Chad. So that we're not gonna be able to connect that up. We're gonna have to dump ice in it somehow. Somehow. I'm not sure how we're gonna dump ice. We might have to build a little drill on the base and just get some of the ice near us, or build a crane. But yeah, we're gonna go sit on our toilet and do our stuff. If you like the stream, please leave a like. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. Consider subscribing. Those are liking the video and subscribing are two free ways to support the channel. If you want to go further than that, I have memberships with perks, Discord behind the scenes channels. There's emojis. There's a lot of cool stuff. Down in the description, there's many ways that you can support this channel. If you want to do that, throw money at me for some reason, for some crazy reason. Anything else? Be on the lookout for information about the greenhouse build competition stream showcase, where we look at all the 8 greenhouses, because then voting will commence right after that on Discord. We'll have a poll in the greenhouse channel, and Engineer Coffee should be joining me. We're working something out. We should probably, it would be Engineer Coffee and I. That'd be really cool to go look at all these builds. Thank you all for being here. You're all awesome, fantastic, and I will see you next time.